How's it going, folks? Well, it's that time of the day again that I start videoing a few, and you know, I can catch a wagon. Ain't nothing like a long roof. Look at that. Well, we got some cool cars here today, and we're parked outside. Well, we're parked at the church, but we're at the Taco Bell because they don't have a lobby open. Well, they allowed all these car show guys to park the cars out here, and I got a couple of cool cars right here that I want y'all to see. Well, let's say some very cool trucks. Well, in the very back, there's like a 50-something model Chevrolet back there on a Dodge chassis. That is so cool.
You can take a picture. What do you think this is?
That?
Yeah.
Some kind of COE. I don't know what it is. But if you'll look over on that window, there might be have a sign in the window or in that seat.
Is this yours?
Had to talk to that fella a little bit, young fella.
What is this?
Well,
Is it not coming far down?
there's all kinds of cars. Most of them's old up here, but you have a few trucks, new ones. You got a bunch of squatters up here. It looks like a dog taking a dump. You know what kind of squatter I'm talking about. Well, right here before me is a 64, very clean Chevrolet truck that is just flipping slick. All the way to the front, it's got black.
If you can't please stay.
And it's got the LS motor with power disc brakes. It's got it all. Very, very cool truck. Look at this. Look at this thing is so beautiful. I had a 66 step side. Well, sitting beside it is this bombshell, I'll call it. And well, on the back door it's got some kind of little chipmunk or something. Says drag it, but heck, you might as well say Bucky's on it. Well, if you want to check this thing out, go to Milkman 1971. See that? On the Instagram. Look at the motor. And it may have been a milkman truck.
Is this your white car right here?
Look at it.
Hey, folks. Is this your white car right here in my parking lot?
Look here. Beautiful. Called a bombshell. Look here. You got people wanting you to get out of their way so they can take a picture, but when you're doing a YouTube video, they want to stand right in your damn way. This vehicle made Power Tour 2022. I want you to look. This thing is just flipping fabulous. I wish I knew more about what kind of type of truck it is. I mean, it's just amazing. Motor it. I don't know what kind of engine that it was. I didn't see it. Well, I'd say that's a diesel. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they call that a mid-engine. Alright, fellas. Look at here. Look at the CUDA sitting over there. If some folks would chime in and tell me some messages, what kind of cars they'd like to see, I'd sure go find them. Because we got them everywhere. Look at the Trans Ams. Old Bert would be proud. You have all kinds of people that's rude and just drive right up on you and trying to do a video. And they don't care. The best thing to have when you're in Pigeon Forge is one of these electric tricycles right here. Show y'all a cool old truck right here. I'd say it's a 50-ish International. it needs a little bit of a cleaning. Somebody proud of that Trans Am. They might want to quit before it pops. Look at that. It's Terry's Rods and Customs. I don't know who Terry is, but he got a nice truck. These old Internationals like this remind me of the Fords. And this one has a 383 V8 motor in it, and he only wants $25,000, and he has AC. Anybody want the information on this, give this fella a call. See if I can get y'all over there. Pretty sweet truck, ain't it? Well, when you come up here, you'll have some vehicles that you just wonder, like, what was they thinking? Well, when it comes to vehicles up here, you don't have to put a whole lot of thought process in them, and people will love them. Got the American flag, and this one here has a perfect name to it, y'all. See the look. We understand what he's talking about when he built this one, but it's just unique. It's new and unique. You know what I mean. But got an old flathead in that blade, yeah. And I wouldn't want to try to pick that motor up by myself. But right here is another fat fender something. Tilt hood. Somebody's just jobbled that thing together. And y'all, let me tell you, this might be a death trap. I don't know. But I want you to look. I'd at least paint that frame black, because that yellow is just clashing with that 6-cylinder. But it's unique. They only want $8,500 for it. But, you know, that may be 8,500 memories. Who knows? I mean, if somebody special autographed it. I don't know what his autograph was, but they autographed it. But it could be made something nice, but it's going to take a lot of somethings in greenbacks to make that nice. Well, right here beside it is some kind of delivery that needs somebody to deliver them some metal, because, well, it's missing a little bit, just a little bit.
They got plenty of rubber though.
Hey, they got plenty of rubber. It'll get you where you're going if you put a motor in it. Because I don't think it's got any no motor in it, but it's got some real nice wheels and tires. Yeah, it's got daylight in there. Y'all look, it's got daylight inside there. It is optional. Engines are optional. It might have batteries in the back, who knows? But if y'all zoom in, y'all might be able to see the information on the glass. And if y'all interested, I can't make out what they wrote for a price, but you know, all prices in Pigeon Forge is usually optional. So, you know, they kind of, some people are comedians, you know. They taken their show on the road and they brought it to Pigeon Forge and they put it on the windows of their vehicles. Like $7,500 for, well, this. And then you got 24 grand for this Camaro. Now, it says it's got 9,700 miles. Wow. Why? Don't make no sense. But this Oldsmobile right here is one of the prettiest ones up here. Like I said yesterday, a lot of people fall in love for them Chevys, them Tri-5 Chevys, but they didn't think about all them Oldsmobiles and Buicks and Pontiacs. That's where they put design into the vehicles. Comfort, styling. I mean, they had the styling people working for them. The Chevrolets, well, you know, they were nice. I think Pontiac, Oldsmobiles, and the Chevrolets of the day were all a little more expensive. Because if you look at them, they had a hell of a lot more style. I mean, look at that. What? That's probably a 56, but a 56 Chevy come down low right there. That's a 55 because it's got gas door in the door, in the quarter like a 55 Chevy. But that car's got a heck of a lot more style than a Tri-5 Chevy, just in my opinion. And then you got the, you know, Tempest, which is, you know, well, let's just call that a kitten GTO. You know, cause GTOs, well, we all know GTOs are just fabulous. But you can take a Tempest, I believe, and a Le Mans, and you can make a GTO. Somebody correct me, because I'm not the best at that knowledge. So, well, who likes old 50s Fords? Huh? Might be a 49. I think they was same style. Read this piece of paper. What you think?
Gas Monkey.
Oh, it's one of the Gas Monkey cars from the, well, it's not a Gas Monkey car. The engine was built by Phillips. You know, one of the Gas Monkeys. Well, Phillips built this motor. That's neat to know. So they say. It's a pretty car. And then some people think, you know, bring an ugly ass Jeep up here and put it up here on the line beside this Ford. Well, I'm just this ain't, you know, they need to bring that next month or end of this month to Ford Fest. I mean, somebody might be interested in it, but you know, I'll take a little bit of a video of it because, you know, it's there. Well, right here we got us a Corvette. Not one of the most sought after Corvettes because, you know, 84 and 85 had them sorry computers in them. And the dashes were awful. Had a PS4 engine in them. I think the Chevettes of the day went faster, but, you know, I guess if you wanted to have a sporty Chevette, you just bought a Corvette. I don't know. And then look at this Willys. Oh, Willys bought him a Jeep. Look at this, 16.9, rebuilt motor, a new body. If I'm correct, you can buy these Willys bodies at Taiwan and all the parts to build it, and you'll have a brand new Willys. Look at that, it's got a little ducky getting ready to go somewhere. It's a brand new body. Look at that. If anybody's interested in no Willys Jeeps, look it up. Google can be your friend. From my understanding, they make these things in Taiwan. It may be South Korea, but somebody somewhere there makes them. Well, just to give you a hint of what it's like on the strip, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee during Rod Run. Look at here. You have some of the daggum trucks out here that, you know, they're everywhere. You have some of these trucks out here that was bought with daddy's money. Yeah, I said it. I shouldn't have, but I said it. And then you have some cool old Fords. Now, some people think this is a truck show. They come at the wrong time of the year. This is not a four-wheel drive daddy money truck show squatting. Now, somebody in the comments, leave a comment what you think a truck that's squatted in the rear looks like. Look at here. I want somebody to see that. Ain't that pretty? That ain't pretty, but that's part of transportation up here. This one's nice. Look at here. Sounds good. Y'all can buy it. $9,500. But you look here. Here we have a very ugly paint job on a cool Plymouth car. It's a Mordor, and it could be nice if they just painted it something else. Huh. And then people trade in these Impalas and stuff, and some people bring them up here thinking it's the place for it. I guess it could be, but you know, somebody wants $25,000 for it. Okay, well, here we have somebody tell me what year this is. Let's see if y'all know. If I'm guessing, between a 52 and a 54. But I like it. Must not be for sale because nobody put the price on the window. But that thing is pretty, ain't it? Even though it's yellow. I like yellow, but my wife hates it. Says it looks like somebody took a pee-pee on the vehicles. Well, we ain't gonna look at that one. This is a fat 48, and 48s is one of my favorite fat fender years. You know, because it's a lot like a lady. Big at the top, wide at the rear. I mean, it's perfect. It's got a pretty paint job on it. I say it's a 90s style paint job with that color pinstriping and color of the vehicle. Let's look around here. And there's that Jeep we just saw a minute ago. But look at this Camaro. Beautiful, beautiful $70,000 car. I don't see $70,000, but I ain't got $70,000 either. But y'all look. 350 AC. Steering and brakes. Well, that's good to know it's got steering and brakes.
Let me tell you if it's worth it.
Now my wife is a paint guru, and she look boys, look. This is what my wife does. Look at her. She acts like she's got the money to buy something, but if she looks down, she'll see that oopsie daisy right there, and then all the trims eat up on it. So, see, I knew she'd do it in a minute. She'd start pointing. I was waiting for her to rub it. Like it's a genie lamp or something. I don't think it's gonna give us anything. But it is a very pretty car.
Not bad.
And it's from Holler. It's from Holler, whatever, car lot. Look at that. It's a pretty car, no less.
Rust on the bottom.
But, you know, they need to clean that bumper because it's rusty. Beautiful, beautiful freaking car, though. So, folks, she said it wasn't bad. But, say, hey, vehicles everywhere. You got to watch out. You get run over up here. But you look. You sort of be dang Tri-5 show. Because there is Tri-5s everywhere. It looks like a 55 Pro Street or something, but it ain't got the tires on the back to support this hood. But it sure is pretty. I have to, sorry about the camera work, folks. I'm having to walk and watch people, and carry a water bottle and 2 chairs. And it's got some pinstripe flames on it, pretty sweet. Tinted windows. It's a pretty car, real pretty car. But hey guys, if y'all want to rent a bike, call 1-865-224-6062. They will rent you a bike. Yeah, how about that? This is non-sponsored. Well, here we go right here, folks. It's 70, I'm gonna guess, I think 72 Malibu. I ain't certain because I don't know. But it's nice, LS powered brakes. But we got to teach these people how to put a 96 rock tag on. If anybody knows how you're supposed to put a 96 rock tag on, tell me. I want to see it in the comments. One person, and it cannot be my wife. But inside this car is flipping beautiful. If you have ever wondered what a TMI interior looks like, look at them seats. I bet you that is totally better than stock. TMI, you are awesome. I sure wish y'all would sponsor me in a build. I would find something that you folks build and build it, or I'd find something that you want to make an interior for it and get it. TMI, reach out to me, gene.holmes31@gmail.com. Alright, all you Silverado folks, somebody got them a Silverado in the way of a nice Tri-5, beautiful candy red paint. I don't know what this color is, but man, it's brighter than you can ever see it on the pictures. See if we can get it in this video right here. I don't think it'll show it. That is so bright. I'm glad I got my sunglasses on. For sale or trade, call the number on the screen. But it's got them Boyd Coddington wheels on it, in case y'all didn't know that. Boyd's dead, but apparently somebody's still making his wheels. His son Chris, I believe. If y'all want some killer wheels, I believe they will also do one-off wheels. Just go to Coddington Wheels or Boyd Coddington Wheels. But I want you to look at that interior. I don't know who made this, but it ain't TMI. It's pretty, but too much chrome for me. But okay y'all, our paint specialist has said there's some boo-boos.
It's a lot of boo-boos.
What kind of boo-boos did you see?
Well,
Talk to us.
there's that.
I want you to look. Yeah, and if you can look at that, there's not enough of a gap between that fender and door till you get to the bottom. Sure is pretty though.
That's right here on the other side.
Oh, and they buffed that daggone chrome or sanded it.
Paint's cracking right here.
Yep, paint's cracking. Let's see.
Scratch somewhere.
I think the clear coat's a little bit too thin myself, folks.
Scratch.
Yep, scratch right there, she said. Here y'all have it. Y'all have it from the paint specialist.
Bubbles.
Yeah, they bubbles, that paint's lifting.
I ain't
But
even
it's
gonna pick
beautiful.
nothing else out. That's enough.
Look, you hear? What'd you say?
I ain't even gonna pick nothing else out. That's enough. That's too much.
That's too much for that price, right? Look at this truck.
Exactly.
I think I've seen this one here about 2 or 3 years in a row. I'm glad to see something that just keeps coming back like that. That old 80s, late 80s and 90s paint job. I don't know what kind of paint job that is, but anywho, y'all look at this right here. This is what counts. Man, that's a sweet truck. A lot of you don't know it. I had a 72 step side, 2-wheel drive. It was jet black with the chrome on it. And I loved that truck. And I had a brief point of insanity that I've never made back because I can't find it. But I traded it for a stupid motorcycle. This is beautiful. 4-wheel drive with beautiful red interior. It looked kind of orange on the camera, but it is red. All right, Mopar fans, look at that Mopar right there. It's pretty. These ain't my cup of tea, but they are nice cars. And this is what I like. This in here is a 1930, I think, 28. Fenders kind of look like fiberglass, but I'm not certain about the body. Just a cool car that if you scratched it up, you could hit it with a little bit of matte black paint and it's good to go. But when you come to this one, this paint is flipping, flopping. I mean, wow.
Matches my earrings.
Oh yes, you got earrings to match. We had a 90 model Camaro one time that was green, and you know, everybody knows that kind of teal green Camaros were. We had it painted a flip-flop green. It went from green to gold
And orange.
and orange. It was everywhere. It was pretty. And of course, at the time we went broke, we were broke. We had to sell it. And all right, Monte Carlo Super. Well, it's just a regular Monte Carlo. 70, I think, but it's sweet. Had a brother of mine had one time. It was nice. These people said this one's got a Cummins in it, turbo diesel. You see just about everything up here. People put everything in these vehicles. Sorry about that. I hope you heard me. This one's a 5-speed and it's for sale. Good luck with that price, but it's a sweet truck. All right, the last one for a few minutes. Look at that. Barracuda. Look at that. It's straight. It's too low though. I don't know why. But it's a cool car anyway. It is sweet. All right, guys. I'm gonna get off here and let me flip you around. I'm gonna get off here a few minutes. I'll video some more in a little while. But if you ain't here, you ought to be renting. What are you wrenching on? See ya.